This is another video I'm doing today. I'm doing quick videos on the car. I just got out of the gym, guys. But I was thinking about Sonny Corinthos, and I said something in Albert's live stream. It's interesting how the triumphant trio, as I call them, Sonny, Carly, and Jason, they've now all fallen. Jason is dead. You know what I'm saying? Sonny has moved on with Nina, and he's lost the respect of probably half the town at this point a little bit. And Carly's now operating a sandwich shop. She went from mega hotel to sandwich shop. Now, granted, there's nothing wrong with operating a sandwich shop, but there is a difference. There's a huge difference with the two. Let's be honest, a little bit of a difference. They've all been knocked down from them pedestals. And what I find interesting about Sonny and this whole Nixon Falls storyline is that everyone seems to be against him. All of Sonny's stepchildren, Michael included, all seem to be against him. And the thing was that made him against now Sonny was that Nina. All that blood money they've been eating off of for years, it's Nina that made him against them. It wasn't Michael getting shot in the head. It wasn't Christina being shot at and then going catatonic. It wasn't Morgan being blown up. It wasn't Lily Rivera being blown up. It wasn't Carly's dad being killed by Alcazar. No, that wasn't in there. No. It wasn't Sonny threatening Edward Quartermain, him going to heart attack. No. It wasn't Sonny threatening Alan Quartermain. No. It wasn't Jason dying twice. No. It wasn't none of that. Right? It wasn't Michael, the whole Pentonville thing with Franco. No. It wasn't, even when he stepped aside with Kate Howard and she was becoming Connie Falconer doing all types of crazy stuff. No. It wasn't when he shot Dante, the whole goodbye detective. No. It wasn't none of that. It was Nina. GH fans, y'all are showing your asses. You know, y'all are showing yourselves. I feel like One Life to Live, the spirit of One Life to Live, the ancestors of One Life to Live is coming to avenge themselves. You know, for all them fake GH viewers who said they watched One Life to Live, but really they watched the last 15 minutes of One Life to Live to make sure they were on time for GH. Y'all know who you are, Albert Bostic. But, you know, it's something that I've kind of realized in a sense too. So for me, looking at it, I feel like, and it's weird, I actually like Sonny at this stage in the game. I actually like him now because now he's embracing his truth. He's saying who he really is. You know? And then just as he was sitting at the restaurant last week with Ava and Austin, and he was telling them how he wanted to, he was sitting at the table with Ava and Austin, how he felt like he needed to know who Austin was because who he was having around his child. Meanwhile, he's dating the person who kidnapped his child. So let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about it, guys. Let's talk about it. You know? And then if you look at Carly, the hypocrisy with the three of them has existed for so long, and their force was so strong, and now it's all being broken apart on GH, which I love to see. I love to see it. But I kind of feel for them too at the same time. I feel for Carly. She's kind of going through a lot. She's lost a lot at this point in time, and she's now trying to figure out what it's like to have a life outside of Sonny. And this is why you're in a relationship, you have to have a life outside the person. I'm a firm believer in that because honestly, like, even the way I look at it right now, I'm in school, like, I'll have my degrees, but I mean, I was out of the relationship. I mean, to be honest, my degrees won't leave me. You know, I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? You have to put yourself first. That's something I've learned. And Carly is now kind of slowly starting to learn that. She was Sonny's mouthpiece for so long, for so many years. She was a dutiful wife. And now she kind of saw that got her. But she turned a blind eye to so much. And that's what happens when you do that. That's what happens when you turn a blind eye to so much. There's certain things you can't ignore about a person. Here's the thing. Somebody who kills somebody for a living, how much morale do you think that person's going to have? Being honest. You know, that's how they say there's no honor among thieves. How much morale do you really think that person's going to have when they kill people for a living? Honestly. He's out here lying to the cops and lying to people on a regular basis. You think he ain't going to lie to you? Why, because you're the wife? You know, some things people got to really look at for some ways. You got to look at it. That's how you got to look at sometimes how people treat other people. That's going to tell you one day how they're going to treat you. Now, maybe Sonny won't shoot Carly to death, but he shoots people for a living, throws their body in the ocean. That should tell you enough about what type of life you're gonna have with this man. So Jocelyn and Michael all feeling some type of way about it, but like, look at all the things he's done prior. That should tell you enough about what type of person Sonny is. He was a monster with the heart of gold, and GH has done a great job of making Sonny the hero for so long. I gotta give it to them. When you make them local mobster a hero, that's genius. A lot of soaps haven't been able to do that. They weren't able to do that with Carlo Hester. They weren't able to do that with the Santos family and Guiding Light. They weren't able to do that with, I forgot the guy's name. It was Brittany. She was involved with Mobster and YNR. I forgot his name. But they weren't able to always do that. So it's very impressive how they managed to do that on GH. Make the mobster, the man who kills people for a living, for the sake of protecting the town, a hero. That's genius. That's genius at its finest. That's genius. I don't know how they did it. That's genius. It's genius the way Bob Guza did that. The man who's really the biggest POS on the show, he turned out to be the biggest hero. That is genius. Genius, 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 genius. I gotta give it to them, guys. But that's my quick little tidbit on GH, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.